guys, hope you're okay. So there's a few things I want to talk about today because a lot is happening, of course, and the topics that I want to talk about today is, firstly, I don't understand why the UK government would send someone back after 18 years and knowing that they have been held at gunpoint 18 years ago, and that was the reason why they left. Second of all, I'm meeting a few people who have been to South Africa and are telling me about their not so good experiences there and what I have to watch out for, and the way I'm walking, the way I'm carrying stuff that is being pointed out that I can't do this back home. I'm also want to talk about the feeling that I don't feel like I'm returning. It feels so surreal, everything, and I don't even know what I'm returning to. So firstly, the UK government, so what happened was this guy came to collect all the boxes, and before he came to collect all the boxes, he called me an hour away from where I lived, and we spoke the whole hour on the way. He just said I was a nice person and that he enjoyed speaking to me. And he might not know me, but he feels like he knows me forever. This is when he came to pick up the boxes and put it in the van. This is what he told me. He told me about his experience in South Africa during the World Cup and how he and his friends got pickpocketed. He said he couldn't believe that when he went to South Africa that people were living like in these properties, amazing properties, but like prisoners, that there was a list of things that he couldn't do, and he was asked to get onto the plane. He wasn't asked, he was basically told by his friend, come on, let's go and do something, because he was feeling down and said, coming with me to South Africa. And he came to South Africa thinking that it's going to be incredible, and then he gets on the plane and he's been given all these rules by his friend, who tells him, you can't do this, you can't do that, you know. So as we were talking, he told me, you can't wear those trainers, you know, they'll kill you for it. You can't walk around with your mobile phone like this, you know, they'll kill you for it. And I'm asking myself, do I want to be afraid of going to my own country after being away for 18 years in 4 other countries? Why should I be afraid of going back to my own country? And why can't I go as me, irrelevant what I got? Why can't I just go as me for once? Because me in these countries, what did it get me if I'm going back to my own country? I don't understand. The rich countries have taken everything possibly they can take from me. Everything. I'm going with just what I value, what I can be proud of. And I have to even hide that. When I told the guy who picked up the boxes the story of everything that happened, he said it's a very sad story. Do I want to be remembered as a person with a sad story? You know, I just didn't want this to happen in 18 years. I didn't want all of this to happen in 18 years. He said I was unfortunate to meet the wrong people, and the wrong people are everywhere. What was the second point I wanted to speak about? I don't even know. And the third point. It's just insane. Just insane. The amount of illegal people living everywhere in the world, the amount of illegal people living in the UK. And I know exactly who put my name forward to the UK government to come and knock on my door. I know exactly who was that, even though I was paying my taxes. I'm doing charity work. What about those 2 kids that need the education? The person that is trying to destroy me is European and was allowed to do that to a non-EU person who's contributing to the community and no protection given to them. And this person and the laws are not even protecting the right people. The person who's doing charity work and educating 2 kids in third world countries is destroyed, and the 2 lives are destroyed only because one person wants to destroy another person. I'm kind of disgusted. I'm disgusted by the rich countries and their policies, and disgusted that they are protecting a person and not the non-EU person who contributed in 4 countries in Europe. And yet we are the Commonwealth people for the UK, and in Spain, the Commonwealth, in Spain, the ex-colony, the people from the ex-colony can work and live in Spain and get a Spanish passport in 2 years, and they can even move to the UK if they wanted. But a South African, being an ex-colony of the UK, has to pay 10 years. In Spain, 10 years. Why must a South African go through all of this? Why?